Hi everyone, thank you for clicking. Please subscribe and like. Today we shall look at the Turkey and Saudi Arabia relation. The two gigantic Muslim countries in terms of economically and diplomatically relation with the other world. Turkey and Saudi Arabia initially found themselves in alliance when the Arab Spring erupted, mostly because of the Syrian civil war, as Ankara and Riyadh were openly opposing Bashar al-Assad, and thus Saudi Arabia and Turkey both financed various anti-Assad forces in the conflict, hoping to drive the Syrian dictator out. However, Turkey also demonstrated support for Muslim Brotherhood, which was opposed by Saudi Arabia, and this had created an uneasy sentiment among Riyadh. In 2013, Egyptian coup broke out, and then Muslim Brotherhood member, and then the president, Mohamed Morsi, the first democratically elected president, was forcefully removed by pro-Saudi Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. Turkey had condemned the move, but it was the first sign of disagreements between Ankara and Riyadh. In October 2014, Saudi Arabia successfully campaigned against the Turkish bid for non-permanent membership of the United States Security Council due to Saudi opposition to the Turkish stance on Muslim Brotherhood. The worst diplomatic crisis began in 2017, when the Gulf crisis had started. Qatar diplomatic crisis relationship between Turkey and Saudi Arabia faced problem, with Turkey supporting Qatar against Saudi Arabia in the ongoing diplomatic dispute. During the crisis in Qatar, Turkey deployed more than 5,000 military to protect the Qatar from the foreign invasion. Saudi Arabia, in response, has threatened to impose sanctions against Turkey and has conducted discussions with the UAE on the topic of capping Turkish expansionist policies. In turn, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan accuses Saudi Arabia of being non-Islamic and patriotic. Furthermore, Turkey has deployed troops to defend the government of Qatar from an attempted coup by Saudi Arabia and the UAE. In March 2018, Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman referred to Turkey as a part of a triangle of evil alongside Iran and Muslim Brotherhood. On 2nd October 2018, Saudi journalist and the Washington Post writer Jamal Khashoggi was killed in the Saudi Arabian consulate in Istanbul. The move was considered as a turning point on the future of the Saudi Arabia hostility between Turkey and Saudi Arabia. It has been widely alleged that he was killed by Saudi government, including by Erdogan, although he has refrained by criticizing Saudi Arabia directly and has instead suggested the blame lies on the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. After the incident, Mohammed rejected the concept of a rift with Turkey, stating many are trying to drive a wedge between Saudi Arabia and Turkey. They will not be able to do it as long as there is a King Salman, Mohammed bin Salman, and the President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Almost a month after Jamal Khashoggi's death, Erdogan directly accused the Saudi government of murdering the journalist. Erdogan said, "We know the order to kill Khashoggi came from the highest level of Saudi government." He also said that the puppet master behind Khashoggi's killings will be exposed. Turkish officials and advisors to Erdogan believe Khashoggi's body was dissolved in acid after being dismembered. He was the reason they dismembered Khashoggi's body was to dissolve his remains for easily. Now we see that they did not only dismember the body, but also vaporized it. In February 2020, Saudi Foreign Minister Adil Al-Jubeir accused Turkey of financing and sponsoring the extremist militias in Somalia, Libya, and Syria. Saudi Arabia also moved to block all Turkish websites in Saudi Arabia. In response, Ankara announced it will block all Saudi and Emirati websites in the country. In September 2020, during the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict, Saudi Arabian TV channel Al Arabiya had broadcast the speech of Armenian president accusing Turkey and Azerbaijan of inflaming the conflict. In response, Turkish leader Erdogan accused Arab countries of destabilizing peace in the Middle East and Caucasus, causing anti-Turkish sentiment to spread in Saudi Arabia, as Saudi officials called for boycott of Turkish goods. This was repeated by Saudi, who said they were committed to the international treaties relating to trade, but the boycott seems to have caused a serious infections into the trade. Despite the diplomatic disagreement, Saudi Arabia wants to buy armed drones from Turkey, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said. Still, Erdogan criticized Riyadh for taking part in the joint military exercise with Greece. Turkey is the main rival in Eastern Mediterranean. Turkish official has slammed Saudi Arabia's attendance at the forum that held in Athens in February, featuring the defense ministers from France, Greece, Egypt, the United Arab Emirates, and Bahrain. Those countries have sought mutual defense and economic cooperation in the Eastern Mediterranean in response to Ankara's ambition regarding the hydrocarbon right there, as well as its involvement in the war-torn Libya. Meanwhile, Arab states such as the United Arab Emirates and the Bahrain normalized ties last year with Israel, a country which Turkey has made title headway in repairing ties. Ankara also recently started talking again with Egypt after years of icy relation following the Cairo 2013 coup. In recent months, the Gulf state has normalized with its tie with Qatar, which has lowered the tension between Ankara and the Riyadh. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like.